you have the specific collab that you like to talk about and mention, you can do so. And has this worked to increase your market outside the borders of Zimbabwe?
Definitely, I would say yes. Definitely. I think it was a good move for us to talk to Professor last year, and Professor Wavuma, and we did Ingoma Laye. So even this year when we did Ingoma Lovugani, it was easy, and that song is doing so well. It's a top 10 with MTV base now. So and again, SA is our second home language. So seeing ukuthi maybe amandebele amaningi asekhona ngale, why not go to them? Yabo. So yeah, I think it was a brilliant move ukuthi siqalise tapping outside. And again, their economy is working. So definitely, if you sell 1,000 CDs, you've sold your 4,000 rands or 8,000 rands. It's different from home.
Yeah. So how do you then? It's still maybe from what you've said on the sales in South Africa. How do you then manage to distribute your music in Zimbabwe? Siyathenga any music? Are people keen to buy music yama artist? How do you get support yama artist? Or is there anything as consumers of music we can do differently to support our local artists?
Personally, I think now, njengoba sokulama online platforms that are selling music, i-audience yethu sisiba wider, because anyone who's in America, Canada, they can now access our music. Akusafani la kudala whereby you needed to print CDs and ufake emgwaqweni. Piracy is killing us in Zimbabwe because there's a lot of piracy, and akuthengiseki. Even lama returns angikhona awakhanyi, but we are just accelerating wenzele ukuthi sihlale si-relevant and lokuthi sihlale si-afloat brand wise than ukuthi sisinke. That's the whole thing why we are recording here at home.
Right. Yeah. And then what are you working on at the moment?
Okay, it's been 5 years since I last recorded a full album. So 2020, we had isikhathi esiningi sihlezi endlini, and you get to write, you're not running, no school runs. So I decided to record the album lami, and ngasebenza le-IASA where I came from, ngasebenza lo Bhuje's Marabini, ngasebenza lo Mzo 7, the young ones, and some of the songs ngarekhoda ngedwa. There is more coming towards December, but abe sengama-singles that are featuring international acts. But for now, I just make local acts. Yeah.
All right. And then you recently released a song. What is the title of that song, and where can we get the song?
Ingoma ithi usavumi. Ungavumi ukuthi usugugile ungaqala ukuvuma kuvunywa vela. If the Madonnas are still grinding up to now, tina year 30 is sure. We can't say sesigugile now. We're still young. Up until that sesifika kuMadonna, I was really inspired when I saw her perform on stage. And I'm like, what? So tina siyaziyekelela. We need to we need to keep on. Yeah, let's do it. If she can do it, why can't we? So yeah.
All right. If you don't mind, we'll come back to this song. Maybe if you can give us a snippet before we close. Before we close the show. But before we close the show, on a lighter note, you broke the internet. You broke the internet with your pictures, and I have it in good authority that there's a certain type of woman in a certain part of Zimbabwe that is now called Ndebele. It doesn't matter what your surname is. If they see certain things on you, they call that person now Ndebele because of the pictures. So what was the idea behind the pictures? Why did we wake up and Sandra is on our timelines?
Honestly, I don't know what to say, because kwazenzakalela. That's how I would put it. Till now, we just thought, okay, we've been home for 3 months. no makeup, no new hairstyle. Let me just go to the salon and treat myself.
Yeah.
And I love my new hairstyle. I'm like, let me just dress up. Angizayi ngasebenza le boutique or with anyone. I just took the clothes in my wardrobe and I wore them. Ngasithathela ama-pictures. And then we posted the pictures. Boom, the pictures started doing things. Esasingaziplanelanga. Thina sento yokuthi even my number leaked. Everyone has got my number. Whole of Zimbabwe has got my number.
I know that there is a song. I remember that probably it was a day after I also saw a song dedicated to Sandra. I'm like, wow.
Not even one. I think there are about 15 now.
But I guess that worked well in probably bringing attention to you in terms of what you're working on now. Everyone now wants to see what is Sandra up to. What are you doing?
Yeah, definitely, because that's why a lot of people are you still performing? But I'm like, yeah, I'm still performing. Were you recording music? Yes, I recorded music, but
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
so
Maybe one question that I would like to ask, especially everyone that is from. Okay. I will ask again. I was saying the question that I would like to ask every queen and every king from Bulawayo is, what are Bulawayo artists doing to support each other? Are we doing enough to look after each other as artists and give each other a support that we need to give each other? I understand there is a limited market share in Zimbabwe, but we can tap into other countries, we can tap into even into other continents, and we have the talent. You are involved in many things, acting and whatnot. There is a market outside Zimbabwe that is bigger than that. Is Bulawayo setting yourself up for this success with all these 40 years of independence? Has Bulawayo managed to harness the talent, the skill that we have in Bulawayo? And is there anything that you think you would suggest and say, let's come together and maybe try to do this?
Personally, what I would say is, I think maybe you know the story there. We are not being played. There's no airplay, and I'll speak on the music side, and you understand that. And I always say to everyone, now the ground is even, because everyone has to come online, and you cannot say my song is not being played. If we like, it's just you working on directing the attention you get to come to your page and working extra harder. And so, yes, we are working together. We are trying to work together, especially the young ones. I say they've got to drive. I think you've seen our ASAF, our Mimi, our Mzo, and they are attacking the industry differently compared to what Tina we used to do. And Bijana, one release the song, there's a system coming in the video. I want to and endorse my video, and we do it, you know. So we know which the more content we create, people would know I'm an artist of our.
All right. Yeah. Nice. Now going to put you on the spot. But maybe before we go, what are you doing? Corona, it's lockdown and everything. What are you doing to keep healthy? Have you changed your diet in any way? How has this whole thing affected you?
Financially, yes, it did. It did affect us, especially on angles. Like you said, ukuthi thina siphila ngokutravela and perform outside the country to sell our culture. So now we can't travel because of lockdown. But as an entrepreneur, uzodinga indlela zokuthi ngiyenze njani to create other income streams, and that's what we're doing, selling umbida, keeping chickens, and you have time to create your favorite meal. Elama calories are limited because you have all the time oyifunayo. I was laughing the other time. I miss Chicken Inn, I miss Nando's, you know. But now with what I've started, I can't eat that anymore. You see. So, and also it has taught us to stay at home and appreciate what we have. Shana sigijima kuphela uhamba uthwele izikhwama yabo, and ezinye izinto yabo sithatha for granted ukuthi the little ones also want to cuddle. Like the other day my daughter was saying, are you coming to sleep with me? Then I'm like, yes, I'm coming to sleep with me. Are you facing me? So when I face her when she sleeps, then I have to leave her bedroom, be in a bedroom, you know. And I never used to do that because in Chonanghama, yeah. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I should try and call you back and maybe do a program on how people can get the Amandebele body and see how.